All right. We're live on Instagram and Facebook Live. And here she is, Suzanne Summers.
Yay! Oh, that's me. I forgot it was me. Hi, Caroline. I'm having...
Happy Friday.
Thank you. And I'm having my afternoon now. It's a new thing I'm starting of having coffee gut renew in the afternoon. It's a great pick-me-up.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of on the 30-day challenge because I put on a little weight. And I got cocky this year. Hello, everybody. I got cocky this year because I was so skinny a year ago. Caroline and I were talking because we're doing the Valentine's Day show Monday. You can't miss the Valentine's show Monday. And something very different is going to happen at the end of the show. So
I promise I won't miss it.
Make sure you watch the whole show Monday, or you'll be sorry.
When's Valentine's Day?
Monday.
Monday, okay.
Isn't it, Caroline?
It's Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, okay.
Yeah. What'd you get me, Al?
A Valentine?
Uh-huh. Oh,
That's
you are?
it.
You're taking me out to my favorite restaurant, aren't you?
Yep.
Mm.
Well,
Anyway.
one of your favorite restaurants.
Yes, that's true. It's
Yeah.
been closed. I think I get excited because everything's been closed for a year. Anyway, down here where we live, you don't have to wear masks as of Thursday. How about that?
Same. It's being lifted everywhere.
In LA too? I heard that he didn't lift it. Did he lift it on the kids? Garcetti?
Yeah, it's going to be lifted everywhere next week.
You know where it's not lifted? Palm Springs. The city manager.
Next week?
Yeah. No. City manager said maybe in a month.
Okay, well, we'll see. I could be wrong, but I had heard it was being lifted.
But this is just Palm Springs. They're different there.
Little power trip.
But it's great. It's a great place to live. That's where we're moving back to
I know.
after we leave this lovely
I know.
place. So anyway,
But obviously, well, never mind. I'm not going to get political.
No.
Okay.
no.
No. I'm not
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're talking about fun stuff today.
I think I'm on the 30-day gut renew challenge because I put on a little weight through here because I got cocky because when I had all that surgery for my broken this and broken that and broken this and broken that, I lost so much weight. I weighed 101 pounds. So when I got my appetite back, I ate, and I like to eat. I'm a good little eater.
Okay.
And I ate protein at every meal all this year, and
Dr. Ed.
and
Mr.
I
Ed.
Mr. Ed, but I didn't eat sugar. I wasn't like loading up on cakes or cookies or anything. I was just eating a lot, and then I went from 101 pounds to now I'm 131. That's a lot of weight in a year.
But it's not, because this is kind of your normal.
This is my weight. It's
So
a
it's not like, you can't look at it as you put on 30 pounds.
Thank you.
Look at it as you have rebounded back to your healthy weight.
I have rebounded. Very nicely put. Thank you. But anyway, because I think I've rebounded a few, like maybe 4 or 5 pounds over. I'm doing the Gut Renew 30-day challenge. So you'll watch my waistline over the next month, and let's see. So this in the afternoon, late afternoon, a coffee Gut Renew smoothie. It's kind of great. Kind
Not
of gives you a
kidding.
pick me up.
Fun one too.
Yeah. Did you? Gives you a pick me up.
I
Yeah,
had
save
I
my
had
coffee. I have my pot of coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And then what's left, I save it. So
Uh-huh.
it's nice and room temperature by the afternoon. And then when I make my Gut Renew smoothie when I'm having coffee, it's so good.
That's what this is. This morning's coffee and ice cubes and coconut milk and Gut Renew and blah, 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 blah. And it's a great afternoon drink, like really great.
I had a great nap today.
You did. You were snoring.
Great nap. I woke up and the TV was on Bloomberg
Uh-huh.
talking about how we're very close to having electric trucks with no drivers. How'd you like to be?
I saw a 60 Minutes thing on that, and they showed all these studies to show how they're actually safer than humans, which is sad. We just keep replacing humans
Yeah.
with machines. But,
Yeah.
but in terms of safety, their reflexes, their reactions, because a lot of drivers get in accidents when they fall asleep, and cars it's different now. But anyway.
My younger brother, Michael, who is no longer with us, he passed at 43 years old of a massive heart explosion. But he drove a truck, and he loved his job. He loved driving a truck. But he had several accidents because he fell asleep. You know, they drive these long, long hours. But he had fun while he was doing it. And it must be, if you like to drive, having all that machinery around you must be kind of great.
How about that time when your mom went with him?
And my mother, I forgot about that.
That was cool.
What a great mother. My mother went on the truck drive with my brother.
She became a trucker.
I don't know if they slept in the cab. I think they did. If not all the nights, some of the nights. And she learned to jump in and out of that cab of the truck, and
she was in her 70s, right?
Yeah, and maybe older. She I don't remember, maybe 70s. But they'd stop at truck stops, and she'd eat with all the truckers.
So cool. She's the coolest.
Yeah, she was the sweetest. A lot of Chrissy Snow on Three's Company I garnered from my mother, because I've told you this before. My favorite line of my mother, who was sweet and pure, really pure, and had a circuitous route to logic. And one year she said, "What time is midnight mass?" Mom. Anyway, what do we got today? Oh,
okay.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
We have two magnificent kits for hair, skin, and nails. Okay, and the first kit is a 3-piece kit: hair, skin, and nail renew supplement, the volumizing hair styling cream, and the coconut moisture serum.
Yeah.
Okay. Retail value $129. Let's make it $130. Sale $80, 35% off. Okay. Great deal, and it all works because I'm using it every single day.
Me too.
And the second kit is everything I mentioned plus the Ageless Serum. There it is. Plus the Ageless Serum. Retail value $175. The sale $143% off. Great deal. So if you're interested in your hair, your skin, and your nails,
and you know what else?
this is your lucky day.
You know what else?
What?
We're going to a dinner party tonight. I was thinking, what will I bring as a dinner gift? How about this right in front of me?
Yeah.
What hostess wouldn't want this as a gift?
And you give it to the hostess and say, you know, I saw your nails one day and I think you need this.
Is this insulting? Hair, skin, and nails?
No.
What's your principal? What do you think?
No, I think it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't she
Especially
like
if you let them know, listen, this is one of my best-selling supplements because
Yeah.
it's really great nutrients for your hair, your skin, and your nails. Ageless Serum is one of your best-selling skincare products, maybe your best-selling skincare product. And the Coconut Moisture Serum, also one of your top sellers. So it's a gift of yourself.
There isn't coconut moisture serum, it's Ageless Serum.
There's also Coconut Moisture Serum right next to it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Yeah. I go blank a little.
By the way,
I'm like my mother.
The Coconut Moisture Serum isn't just coconut. It's argan oil. It's raspberry seed oil. It's broccoli seed oil. What else? Did I forget something? Charlie?
Meadowfoam seed oil, nigella.
Kapuasu. Do you have any Kapuasu at home?
Kapuatu.
Yeah.
Kapu.
Yeah, there are 9 different oils. Predominantly, the number 1 oil in here is the virgin coconut oil, and then there's 9 other oils. And
then it also has the MCT oil in it, which are
medium
the most
chain
important nutrients in the coconut oil.
medium chain triglycerides.
I love the oil.
One of my friends was the ambassador to Germany, and he's still my friend, and such a nice man. And when he was ambassador to Germany, all he asked me is, will you just keep me supplied with this coconut oil? So we sent it over, and
Coconut Moisture Serum is the name of Suzanne
coconut
you're looking for.
moisture serum. Coconut moisture serum. You look nice tonight, Al.
Thank you very much.
You're wearing your white dinner jacket tonight?
I am.
Very beautiful.
Well, it's not a dinner jacket. Well, I guess we're going to dinner, so I guess it's a dinner
you're going
jacket.
to dinner,
Yeah.
and you're wearing a white jacket, so it's a white dinner jacket.
Actually, you know what it is?
No.
I bought a white suit online, a 3-piece white suit with a vest, a jacket, and pants.
What'd you pay for it?
$109.
He buys these suits because he just wants the jacket.
I'm sure it fell off the back of a truck. Okay.
You look cute last night.
And so
We went out last
I'm
night
just
too.
wearing the jacket.
We went out last night, and after the event, this couple took us out to a little restaurant, which happens to be down the street from our house. I thought,
Don't mention the name because we'll never get in.
I won't. But it's a little family Italian restaurant like they have in New York. It's a little hole in the ground with great food. I had chicken scallopini. It was great, great. So a new find. And down the street,
Awesome.
I know, down the street. Love it.
It's so low key. It's in a shopping center,
Yeah,
a
it
mall
took us a
or
while to
whatever, a
find
strip
it.
mall. We drove around the mall for about 15 minutes, and we couldn't find it. I mean, and eventually the reason we found it was because the couple we were with was standing outside waiting for
Yep,
us
yeah.
and waving at us.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we'd still be driving around looking for it.
Yeah. Well, I love all these products. The Ageless Serum, I always tell you about. The nice thing about the Ageless Serum, we don't sell the face masters anymore, but for those of you who have them, this has conductivity in it. You can use it with your face master.
That's what I use with the face master.
Yeah, and then I can drive it in because it's sea algae from purified waters is the main ingredient here, and sea algae is the buzzword in peptides for wrinkles, and this was one of the, I think the first product we made was the tanning serum, I think, because I really wanted to have a tanning serum that didn't stink and that wasn't loaded with chemicals. And then the second was this, because I showed her this expensive cream I had been using, and I said, can you get close to this? She said, I can do so much better. She said, you know, cream, in order to make cream in the chemical world, you have to mix oil and water, which we know from chemistry that you can't. So the way they make cream in the chemical world is to add denatured water, which is a chemicalization which dries out the water. Go figure, I don't know. And then you make the cream. So she said, and then she said, and then they throw in a little sea algae. And for that I was paying $150 for the chemical version. This is before I turned a new leaf. This is the sea algae from purified waters, loaded with them, and then African birch is in there, which was used in Africa for centuries as medicine. So you're putting this stuff on your face that is just heavenly. And then I love this hair paste because I've got little.
Before you move on, that if you haven't tried Suzanne's Ageless Serum, the reason it's one of her #1 selling skincare items is because you can add it to your skincare routine right now, whatever you're using.
Yep.
Maybe you're not someone who has all of Suzanne's amazing organic, toxic-free products. Just try adding this, and I bet you within 30 days you will see the difference in the elasticity of your skin. You'll feel the bounce back. It's like taking a dried up old rubber band and giving it its bounce back. So targets lines and wrinkles, overall skin tone. I love this product.
Is your skin like a dried up old rubber band?
So Don Alice.
Don, as in a guy, or D-A-W-N?
D-A-W-N Alice.
Dawn.
Okay. She said, I stopped using the face master and I see the difference. I need to start using it again.
Yep, you
now,
have.
I had the same experience.
Yeah, you did.
Because I used to use the face master maybe once every week or so, every week and a half. And this house we are in, this interim house we are in right now, has down lighting in the bathroom.
Scary light.
So as a result, I walk into the bathroom, I flip the light on, and I go, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah.
Overnight, what
I
happened?
know.
So I'm using the face master now
You're absolutely
every
right, and
single
I love that you guys
day.
don't talk about the face master, Alan, but we just have to pause on chatting about face master until a few things get in order for us. So.
Oh, was I talking
sorry
about
to
the
do
face
that to you.
master?
No, you're talking
No.
about terrible light in the bathroom.
Yeah.
My light in
We're
my
talking
bath.
about face master. It's okay. Yes, it is a great product, and we will be back up and running very soon with
We'll be
Face
back.
Master.
But I stand in the light in my bathroom and I think, I used to be kind of attractive.
Cry me a river. Most beautiful woman in the world. well. It's my
Right,
product.
right. No, I'm lucky me. You can hold. I'm 75 and I really like it. That thing that I read you the other day that Caroline found for starting our meeting with on aging. Every time I think about it, it's uplifting because do you feel, those of you who are around my age or older, are you feeling this thing where you kind of know it? You know what I mean? You kind of know, you know more than you used to know. You usually can assess a room in a way you didn't used to be able to assess a room, and you become humble, and you don't have to sit there and go, I have the answer, I know everything. It's a real nice time of life. For those of you who are younger than me, don't be afraid of it. It just keeps getting better. And then I read another one today of most of the people in the world are gone by the time they're 65. So if you're past 65, you're already into the lucky percentile. So there you go. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So today, you guys, while Alan's showing these science, we're focusing on hair, skin, and nails. And if you're not familiar with Suzanne's supplement, of course, in my humble opinion, she has the best hair, skin, and nail supplement because it's much more than just biotin. She has a couple really key nutrients in there. So if you're experiencing a little bit of thinning in your hair and those hair follicles are still alive, this gives you the nutrients that you need to help grow back healthy hair. It does wonders for your skin, and it helps strengthen your nails because your hair, skin, and nail all needs the same nutrients to thrive. And Suzanne worked with her manufacturer to know the perfect amounts and the best ingredients, and that's what she's put in this product.
Can I borrow your glasses, Al?
Certainly.
It's got such great things in it, but my eyes aren't. You know, you get older and you get wise, but your eyes go. Niacin, vitamin B6, biotin, pantothenic acid, calcium, zinc, copper, collagen peptides, HNS, keratin, silicon. This is like loaded with stuff. Here you go.
Yeah, the keratin complex that Suzanne has in there, you guys know how important keratin is.
Yeah.
The silicon is also super important. And then the collagen peptides. A lot of you ask us about having a collagen supplement. Suzanne has collagen in her hair, skin, and nail supplement. So if you think you can get what you need for your hair in one little gummy, you're not getting anywhere near what you are getting to support hair, skin, and nails. I lost a lot of my hair when my dad was sick. I had just super high stress, and I was losing hair by the handfuls. I couldn't figure out what this hair shedding was. So I started using the hair, skin, and nails. I take it every day. It's 4 tablets a day. And within a couple of months, you start seeing the little baby hairs come in. At least I did. And within about 6 months, I started getting some of that fullness back to my hair. And within a year, my hair had really rebounded. So thank
She
you,
has great.
Suzanne. That is
She has
amazing
great
product.
hair. Great hair. Now it's recommended that you take 4 a day, and you go, bleh, but you want your hair right. Sometimes you just got to do things you got to do, and I have these little, I call them hats, that I put our supplements every day, and I put 4 for me and 4 for Al. Come on, show them how cute you are, and show them all the hair you have, because there was a period of time when you were really losing hair.
Well, when you were sick,
Yeah.
that was really tough going.
Put on your white jacket so they can see the whole look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's so cute. You were worried, weren't you?
Of course.
Yeah. He's such a good guy.
But that's okay.
And he cries. You know what I love about Al? He's, slick and cool and hip and
And I'm a
Mr.
crybaby.
Sex, and he cries. He was listening to an opera today. You know how they do those crowd things in Italy where someone just starts singing in the plaza and then everybody stands around? Wow. He comes in, he's crying, and he played for me, and then I cried, look who my date is tonight.
Look
wow.
who my date is tonight.
How
Yowza.
cute you guys are.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Every time I see your shoulder, I want to go, mwah.
Oh, you may. You can do that again.
Mwah.
It's the greatest.
Wow.
But you look great.
Thank you.
And a cool outfit. Really
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Isn't that great?
Yep.
Love is great.
Love is all there is. It's all there is.
After love, it's all bookkeeping.
So
Yeah.
what we did today, you guys, on these kits, the 3-piece kit, you've got the hair, skin, and nail supplement, hair, skin, and nail renew supplement, and then we added another great product for hair, skin, and nails, which is the coconut moisture serum. You can put this on your face as a facial oil. It's the most beautiful, hydrating,
Yep.
not greasy. It's like slippery, beautiful, silky. You can also pull it through your hair. You can use it on your elbows. You can use it on your cuticles. You can use it on dry heels. It's just a
Like what Alan the other night, we're in the desert. Don't hate us, but it's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow. For those of you in the cold parts of the country, or those of you in New Zealand and Australia and Asia who are watching, it's going to be 90 tomorrow. Kind of great.
So
But his
Erica-
skin gets dry, and so the other day I gave him a whole rub down with the oil, his back and his legs, and
So Erica Borowski wants to know, is this a rerun? No? Erica?
No.
We're here live?
yeah,
Live, Live, okay?
wonder why
the
she,
newspaper.
yeah.
We don't have any reruns. Well, if you wanted to see some of our old shows,
You can go back and look at reruns.
you can look
They're
at the
there.
archive. We have,
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours.
I don't know.
Well over 100, right?
I don't know.
Right, Caroline?
Oh, yeah. So Carrie Hankin Kinney said, Ageless Serum doesn't sit on the surface of the skin like chemicals do.
She's
The
right.
skin recognizes it as beautiful nutrients our skin needs, and it goes in and gives me a beautiful glow.
Gosh, should put that on the bottle. What a great thing to
Yeah.
say, and I agree with you. The first time I used it, I thought, oh, it's going to be all greasy and everything, and then it just sort of soaks in. It's great. Don't waste it. If you put it on your face, whatever's left, just pull it through the ends of your hair or put it at the roots. Here in the desert, it's so dry. And we know we have to get a humidifier for our room.
We must do that.
We must do that. I bet we have one in storage.
Yeah.
Everything's in storage. I'm okay. All the things I go to look for in the usual places, I realize, oh, there's no usual places here.
You know, the reality is that the stuff is in storage that we're not using.
Yeah,
We
want a
might
lot
as
of
well
match?
we might as well get rid of it.
Yeah,
We're not using it, and it's not. We wake up every day and say, "Oh my God, we have to go to storage and get my blah, whatever that is."
yeah, but we should go over in that storage bin and walk through, and decide as we look at it.
Someone
But
else,
you're a hoarder.
No, you know,
you can't throw anything out.
I know, but somebody came up with a really wonderful idea.
What's that?
Okay, we have the junior person in our office go to the storage facilities and make an inventory with photographs on the iPhone of what's there. Okay, then we can look at it all and say we want it, we don't want it, we want it, we don't want it. Okay, because when we go there, the last time we went to we walked in, and it took us about 5 minutes to decide. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
Caroline.
the thing is that it's all those boxes.
Yeah.
You open a box and you go, but when you've waited long enough, it kind of gets easier just to dump stuff.
He can't throw anything out.
But I could just go light a match.
Yeah.
You'd never know.
Yeah. Well, but there's like some good things.
So
I just got coffee
Wanted to
grounds in
remind
my
you guys
throat.
that The hair, skin, and nail renew supplement, the retail value on that is $69.99 just for that one supplement. So if you're getting the 3-piece kit today, you're going to add $10 to your cost, and you're going to get 2 other products as well for only $10. On the 4-piece kit, you know, again, it's $70 for the hair, skin, and nail supplement on its own. You're adding $30, you're getting the styling cream, the coconut moisture serum, and the ageless serum. So you get up to 43% off the retail price when you add that 4-piece kit. So hair, skin, and nail renew is one of our more expensive supplements, but today's deal, we're trying to help you get it home with some bonus value items here.
see, our strategy behind making these product deals attractive is to get you hooked on our products, okay? And because we send out full size, these are not samples, these are full size. In some cases, they're salon size, whatever that means. And we just want you to try our products because they're all organic.
Yeah.
And once you try
Yeah.
them, you will never put chemicals on your skin or in your hair ever again.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. When I see after, we go to a restaurant, and after the woman at the next table finishes eating dinner, she takes out her lipstick brush, and she puts stuff on her lips, and then she does that thing with the lips. Yeah. And I want to go over and say, do you realize you just put lead on your lips?
Yeah, you can't be the guy in the restaurant that goes around and preaches to
I
everybody at
could.
the
I could
table.
do that. I could do that. No, I could do that.
I would pay good money to see that.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I could do that.
yeah.
Really. I'd be very careful. I'd say,
No,
I
you
just have to
wouldn't.
tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to tell
Yeah.
you something.
And the woman doing this would go, really, sir?
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Well, that's okay if you
There's
don't.
Suzanne who says, I never use the word should. And Alan would be out there wagging his finger
Yep.
at people putting lipstick on.
Yep. But I was thinking about it the other day. I was listening to a woman on television this morning, and she said they were saying how it's so expensive to go to the Super Bowl. And then they showed the food they're going to serve at the Super Bowl and how lousy the food is this year because of supply chains, and they got to make so many. Do you know to sit up in the nosebleed seats is almost $2,500? Way
Oh,
up.
yeah, no, it's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy. And the football food, the hot dogs and the hamburgers and the fries and everything is all really expensive, like crazy expensive, because they can't, right?
That's right.
And this girl was saying, "What I'd eat it anyway." And I thought, that's the common thinking of, again, it's that thing I talk about, the toxic burden. At what point does your body go, "I give," and then something catastrophic happens? Every food choice you make is a difference between the having optimum health or suboptimal health. And I have a hard time eating food that is not organic. The only time I do is if you're out at a restaurant and there's nothing on the menu. But usually before we go to a restaurant, we call
Right.
and say, is there anything on your
Even
menu that
one
is...
thing.
Yes, just can we order your salad or order your chicken? I don't even understand making chicken that's not organic. It tastes so much better. It's the same price.
So-
And yet you don't get all the crap that the non-organic chicken ate.
So Devlongo said, Al, I'd love for you to approach me about my lipstick because all I use is Suzanne's.
Oh,
Thank you, Devlongo.
oh, and it feels good too. I put my lipstick on like first thing in the morning because it's like, lip balm. It's got all the beeswax
It's
and
very moisturizing.
yeah, very, very. You can't
We're going
imagine.
to tell you a lot more about lipsticks on Monday because
Yeah.
it's
It's
not
very,
on time.
very, very dry in the desert. And if you've never lived in the desert, it's hard to understand, but your skin goes
Like this.
like that. That's what it
There are a
feels
lot
like.
of people talking about how beautiful you look tonight.
Oh, really?
Oh, thank you. Oh, Suzanne.
Really look quite beautiful.
Oh, are my bangs okay?
Not that that's anything different for you, but
No,
just thought you should know since
Thank
people
you.
were saying how pretty you look.
thank you. It's a concerted effort. I take my appearances before all of you seriously. I think about what I'm going to wear early in the day and kind of make plans around it. And it's fun. I've always loved getting dressed up. I've always loved all my Vegas costumes, and it's an art form, isn't it? Decorating yourself and thinking about what jewelry you'll wear with it. I still have so much jewelry from the home shopping days. For those who've been with me for 25 years, remember that jewelry? I hope you all still have it. I wear it all the time. I've got bins in my little closet here. I don't have an adequate closet
Do you
in this
realize
house.
that you started at home shopping almost 50 years ago?
Really? Was I only like 25? I was a little older than that,
Well,
wasn't
you
I?
started in the early 90s.
Wow.
Like 91,
Wow.
I think 91, 92, something
Wow.
like that.
And I'm
Oh, no,
still
just a moment.
standing.
That's wrong. My math is wrong.
30 years ago.
30 years
It's
ago.
not 50, it's 30 years. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's
50 years
like
ago,
a
if you
berry.
don't use the oil on your skin, okay?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I don't know. So Cocoa Bear wants to know what's in the February box. Please tell Cocoa Bear what's in the February box. Charlie?
The February box is,
Yeah, we're calling you Charlie now.
yeah, the February box it was the Make Me Blush kit. It has Suzanne Organics
Right.
Brightening Serum.
Right.
It had the Purifying Mineral Mask. It had one of Suzanne's natural blushing powders and a blush brush.
And so, Al,
Yeah.
how are you doing with the brightening serum on your hand? Remember, he was going to like put it on every day so we can see. How you doing?
I'm not doing well.
No.
Because I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a good subject, but I'm trying. Okay. So.
Have you done it once?
Pardon?
Have you done it once?
No, I've done it. Let's see. Probably 3 or
Twice.
4 times. 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
See, when we women have a product where we think this is going to do that, I hope, we're diligent. We stay on top of it. We use it.
It's true.
Yeah,
And
ma-
believe me, if your hair is starting to thin, you will do anything to get that hair back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's very vulnerable. It's very vulnerable when your hair starts to thin. And it's not just men. It happens to women too. Sometimes it can be hormonal. It can be thyroid. If you have high cortisol and high stress, that can cause hair thinning and hair shedding. So that's how Suzanne came up with this hair, skin, and nail renew, because there are certain nutrients if you're missing that will lead to your hair not having as good a strength, not having the bounce and the shine as nice as it used to be, and also just not growing the way it used to. So these nutrients help your hair to grow faster, thicker, shinier, healthier. And the same nutrients that are good for your hair are also good for your skin and your nails. So if you're someone who has weak nails and they break easily, you probably don't have the right nutrients in there. So Suzanne has biotin, keratin, collagen peptides, and silicone in her hair, skin, and nail renew. It's 4 tablets a day. I've been taking it for 3 years now. I will never, ever, ever stop taking hair, skin, and nail renew. It brought my hair back, and I'm so grateful. So thank you.
Yeah, our hair is our glory, and I think it's the number one, besides the gut, I think it's the number one complaint I hear from women of my hair is thinning, my hair is falling out. So much of it is stress. These are stressful times, and you know, if you're Alan and my age, there's a lot of people we have to say goodbye to, and all that is so stressful. And then the chemicals. Wow, what that's. I wonder if 50 years from now they'll look back on what we did to ourselves with all the chemicals and say, what were we thinking? I know I will. I'm already saying that. What were we thinking? I remember the day my mother brought home the first can of spray ant poison, because we used to get ants in our kitchen, and she'd make a sticky paste of ivory soap and put it along their trail, and they'd come out and they'd hate it. And then she found the spray can, because it was this miracle, and whew, you did that, and the ants died. And then we started spraying the kitchen and the baseboards, and then my dad did the outside. That was the beginning of the chemicalization of us. And if you look at a graph, you can see the rise in disease from the chemical exposure that everybody is bombarded with.
By the way,
Yeah.
Violet Holbrook says Suzanne needs to wipe the makeup off her dress. And on the bottom of your right arm,
Yeah.
there's a little makeup on your
Where?
dress. No, arm. There you go.
Oh.
We've had a whole discussion of people thinking it's cat hair, and then someone
really? Well,
realized,
let me
no,
see.
it was actually made. And I just wrote back, not perfect. It's okay.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
perfect.
She just has a little makeup on her sleeve.
And lousy
Just
light.
the show.
No, but
Lousy
it's
light.
it's good to know, okay?
Yeah, because I'm going out for dinner.
We're going to a fancy dinner party tonight.
Oh, there is.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you dipping it in the tequila or
Yeah,
the water?
because I'm not drinking
No,
the.
all you have to do is get it's fabric against fabric. We'll get rid of it.
I wish I had my eco cleaner here.
Where is it? I'll go get it.
Yeah.
Under my sink.
Yep.
on the left-hand side, and then just grab a washcloth.
Okay.
Okay, so good. Well,
Yeah,
thank you
'cause
for
you're gonna
pointing
get-
that out.
If you use that napkin wet, it's gonna disintegrate on your
Yeah,
fabric.
yeah. The problem I have here is the light in our bathrooms is just awful. And there's nothing I can do about it because I don't own the house. But my next house, you'll never see anything like that again. And there's no reason there should be makeup on this because it's a brand new dress. I've not worn this dress. So it's
It's just sometimes when we put on our clothes and our face touches our sleeves.
yeah, I
you
think
know.
that's what it is. So
Your hair and makeup team,
yeah.
your wardrobe.
I'm hair, makeup,
Your
and
hair, your
wardrobe.
makeup, your wardrobe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a one-man band here.
We all wear a lot of hats in our business. Like when you say, people are like, "Oh, Suzanne has an empire." I'm like, "Yeah, we do," but there are like 5 of us, right?
Right.
So,
We're what makes America great. We're a successful small business, and I'm so proud of what we do here, and with a meaningful message. What I bring to you is from my passion. I didn't plan to go into business like this. Oh, thank you, darling.
Okay.
Let me do it.
So let me show everybody what this is. Okay. This is our Eco Cleanser. Okay.
Which is also great for cat barf.
Oh yeah. No toxins, no chemicals, eco-friendly. And
Okay.
here's
My
that.
washcloth. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
it's a great product.
Is it gone? I can't see.
This comes as a concentrate, you guys, and you just put a tiny bit into the spray bottle with water and the sprayer, and you can use this kitchen, bathroom,
It's a
stoves,
little more at the
windows,
bottom there.
spot remover. You can use it on carpets.
You have your thumb. You had your thumb on it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not easy for me. Since I broke my neck won't go all the way down like it used to. But I can walk.
And talk.
And talk. Man, don't fall.
Yeah, Alan, you have to get the angle in there for her because it's on that, like it's too close to her armpit. But you got it. You don't need more spray. You just need to get you need someone to hold down the other
Mirel,
Okay.
you want to clean my breast?
Oh, do
You have
I?
a lot of people jumping in. They use your eco cleaner. Love
So
it,
good.
love it. I use it every day.
I know.
Lori Lee says I use it full strength on her stainless steel sink. Makes it super shiny.
I don't know what I'd do without it. I use it several times a day. Do you want a little more of this?
It literally cleans everything. So
Yeah.
you get one bottle of it, it replaces so many household cleaners that you might have.
But
You
last
might use
week,
something for your floors or your sink or your windows.
last week when we had the big barf episode here, Gloria decided to barf, big
Three
barf,
times.
3 times. We
think
got
that's
this. They'll tell us.
I cleaned my oven with it.
Yeah, we clean our oven.
Okay.
I had bubbling cheese all over the bottom of my oven.
What'd you
I
make?
sprayed it on there. It was scalloped potatoes.
I want those.
I'm making them again tomorrow.
You are?
Yeah, I'm having a Valentine dinner tomorrow for some friends, and I'm doing surf and turf with scalloped potatoes. But I just had one thing fail. I don't fail a lot, but
What
I made
failed?
well, Bruce wants a horseradish cream with the beef tenderloin,
Yeah.
and I just made it, and I didn't realize that the horseradish had sugar in it, and it's sweet. So I
Oh.
just made a whole vat of horseradish cream, and it's sweet. It's nasty. I have to remake it.
Oh, I hate when you go to all the, because sauces are a lot of work to make a good sauce, and when they don't make it, I'm the same with you.
You know, you stick your finger in at the end to just
Yeah.
be proud of yourself
Yeah.
for how good it tastes.
And then you go,
And like,
"Ugh."
am I going to want a little more heat in that? Because that horseradish, kind of like goes to your nose.
Yeah.
And I put my finger in, and I was like, what the? It's sweet.
Horseradish for me actually is not at the top of my list.
You know, my
I know
dad.
you're not a horseradish.
I'm not a
person.
horseradish.
I'm
You
not
know-
a huge horseradish person either, but Bruce really likes a little bit of that horseradish cream on his beef tenderloin.
So you know what? That's when you buy it in a bottle. They've worked it all out.
But then you just add the sour cream and a little mayonnaise and a little Worcestershire and a little stone ground mustard, and it just gives it. It's like the creaminess of the sour cream,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just a hit. But the horseradish didn't have a hit; it was sweet. So I don't
Interesting.
need that.
You know,
Interesting. Yes, Alan.
every year my dad would buy a
Oh
horse,
yeah, your dad
a
loves.
horseradish.
Yeah, right.
And my
It's
mother,
much better if you get the real thing.
yeah, my mother made him do this in the basement. So he'd go into, and it was a 3-story house, skinny 3-story house. He'd go in the basement and he'd start rubbing it on that thing that,
Horseradish grater.
yeah, grater, right. And everybody in the house
Would cry?
start crying, okay? Because it would go straight up to the attic.
I bet it's very, very healthy. Any kind of fume from nature like that usually has a real positive health ramification. Maybe it's for
Sure
cleaning
cleans
out.
your sinuses.
I was going to say, maybe it's for cleaning out your sinuses.
Yeah.
You and I are kind of similar because we're not really wasabi people either.
No, wasabi, horseradish.
And green bell peppers, they're all in the kind of no category.
Yeah. I can eat. I don't find green bell peppers distasteful. I just don't like them. When you can have red and yellow that are so sweet and delicious.
Well, Sarah Dixon said horseradish is my biggest fear because there's an episode of SpongeBob where horseradish covers the entire statue underwater.
Oh, I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. Bruce, Caroline's husband, my son, dressed up as SpongeBob one Halloween, and there is no person who looks better in a SpongeBob costume than Bruce Summers.
He literally does have he has the face and the smile and the purity
He does. He
of
does.
SpongeBob.
I know. You can feel it's hot tonight.
Yep.
Like,
It's super hot in LA too.
Is it?
Santa Ana's. Oh yeah, it's 80s.
and Laguna Beach is on fire. Is it still on fire?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yesterday they were evacuating $15 million mansions. It's like real bad fire down there.
Okay, so Elizabeth says, Suzanne, will you ever come to Toronto as an inspiration speaker for women? Well, we did a gig in Toronto at the convention center. I can't remember what it was called, but there were thousands of women there, and it was a wonderful event. And I think we videotaped that.
I would really love to go on a speaking tour again. It's been a while.
Yeah, but it means getting on airplanes
Yeah.
and maskings or non. I don't. I think it's too early.
All right.
It's almost time. We're getting close because you
Yeah.
do need to speak in front of people. It's an important. You're so good at it, and it's different.
Yeah.
It is different when you have people who are gathered there to see you and hear your message and feel your energy.
And for me-
in a room.
For me, I love, you know what I love about speaking is I kind of know what I'm going to talk about. But over all my years of performing in Vegas, specials, on the road, everything, I pick up from you, the audience, what you want to hear. I don't know how, I just know what you want to hear. And there have been many times that I change what I was going to talk about on the spot because I can feel that's not the right crowd. Remember that crowd in some city, I can't remember, they wanted me to speak on hormones.
You know how you make a hormone? You don't pay her.
Ha ha ha. He's stealing from my act. When I stood in front of them, I switched my whole focus and I did an hour and a half on the effects of alcoholism on the family. I could feel it. I could feel that this was an audience filled with adult children of alcoholics. And I was right. At the end, they all stood up and people were crying, and I thought, this is what you needed to hear. And then what they needed to hear was I survived. I am a better person after having that upbringing, because you either fall apart from the terrible things that happened to us in our past, or you make it work for you, kind of like judo, using forward energy to win. So I love speaking, and I remember, excuse me, I got those coffee grounds in my throat. I remember I was given my honorary doctorate at National University, but I didn't know I was getting my doctorate. I was asked to be the keynote speaker. And they called me beforehand to ask, how many degrees I had, because they wanted to know what tassels to put on my cap and gown. And I said, I have none. And so I had she has none tassel on my cap. And so I was sitting there with all these scholars and all the professors on the dais, and the chancellor was doing all the welcoming remarks, and then he announced me. But while he was talking, I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was looking at the audience walking in. And this is a correspondence school. And I watched mothers with their children, and mothers and fathers with their children, and it was a whole different graduating looking cast. And I walked up to the podium, and what I was going to speak about, I didn't say. I said, as I watched you walk in tonight, for whatever reason, you couldn't or wouldn't or weren't ready or couldn't afford or life didn't allow it, you didn't go to college in the order that we expect kids to go to college. And I was relating, because that was me. I went to college for 2 months, and then I was pregnant, and so I didn't get to finish college.
If you hadn't chosen a Catholic university,
they would have let me stay. I
That's
know.
right.
The nuns wouldn't let me stay. I was a bad example. That's a long story. And so I said to this graduating class, it was all the congratulations on, you took your window of opportunity. And that's what life is. You get a window of opportunity, and you either sense it and grab it, or you don't. And these people all grabbed their window of opportunity, and this day, they were all getting their degrees. And one of the most poignant things I saw, excuse me, was we were leaving the theater, or the amphitheater, in a limousine. My life, crazy life. And we had to go over the train tracks, and waiting for the train to go by. And I look over here, waiting for the train to go by, was this mother with her cap and gown on and her sneakers, holding her 2 children on one side and 1 child on the other. And I thought that should be the photograph, the logo of that school, that it's never too late. It's never too late.
So our friend Frankie Avalon is watching.
He is?
Yeah, I think his big hit was Venus, right?
Oh, so many.
So many hits.
I love Frankie.
What a legend.
I haven't seen you in a long time, Frankie.
We ran into him at the airport.
Yeah, we used to run into him down at home shopping, and let's make sure our paths cross, Frankie Avalon. That's somebody who's had a fabulous career.
Yep.
And great singer, great rhythm, and songwriter. Cool guy, Frankie. Good for you.
Like soundtrack of our lives.
Yeah.
No,
and music. Frankie Avalon does music that you and I know how to dance to.
Yeah.
And we're good dancers together.
Yeah. So the big question is, Frankie, did you buy anything? Okay? Come on, Frankie. And we'll know, okay? We know who buys and who doesn't.
And Wink Martindale is watching, and Sandy
That's
Martindale,
right.
they're watching. Aren't you? It's fun. I have a lot of friends watching the show, and then all of you. It's really great. So, the principal here.
If you came in late, guys, we have 2 kits today for hair, skin, and nails. The 3-piece kit, we anchor both of these kits with Suzanne's hair, skin, and nail renew supplement. It's loaded with biotin, keratin, collagen, and silicone. And these are the main nutrients that you need to help your hair, skin, and nails. These are the parts of your body that are constantly regrowing and regenerating. So you have to make sure that you have the nutrients to help support that constant growing process. So that's the hair, skin, and nail renew. That's a $69.99 value just on its own. So on that 3-piece kit, you're going to spend $10 more. You're also going to get Suzanne's styling cream for your hair. It's almost like a paste. It's really great for shaping your hair
And for
into,
making little
you know,
bangs. And Alan
Yeah,
uses it to like piece up his curly locks.
And I've started to use the, what's that stuff? The
Styling gel and the activating
styling
serum
gel, activate,
and
what's the third thing?
finishing gloss.
Finishing gloss. I've
Yeah,
started
you're
using
a
that.
girl. You're a full-fledged
I
girl
am.
now.
I
Yeah.
am. Yeah.
all unisex products. And then you also get the 1-ounce bottle of the coconut moisture serum, which again, it's an amazing product. You can use this as a facial oil. You could pull it through your hair to help repair split ends or give your hair like a deep moisture treatment. You can use it on your cuticles, on your elbows, the backs of your arms if you get those weird little bumps. Beautiful products. And so you're going to get that home for $79.99. It's 35% off the retail price. And for the 4-piece kit, you add Suzanne's Ageless Serum for your face. It is her #1 selling serum. Beautiful product to target lines and wrinkles. That kit is $99.99. It's 43% off the retail. Hope
It's
you guys can jump in on that.
sea algae from purified waters. You know, I love our products. They're made in the USA. We get ingredients from all around the world, but they're made in the USA. And it's so important now to support America in every way that we can. And so these are all products made here in this country. And where we make our organic skincare, there's a lab there, such a small place in the middle of this country, that sometimes the sheriff brings the supplies up to the lab because it's a slow day at the sheriff's office. I love stories like that. This is a real American business. You reading, Alan?
I am.
And?
Cindy Parrish says, hi, Wink and Frankie. Wink and Frankie.
So nice. So nice.
It's great.
Yeah.
So the
Paul
other...
Anka's coming to town.
Yeah.
March 12th at Fantasy Springs. Paul Anka has one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. And last time we saw him, he's a friend of ours. I did a special with him in Monte Carlo. And Alan said, what a great show. He goes, well, that's what a show looks like when you've been doing it for 50 years.
57 years.
57 years. And so what Paul's act is, he doesn't have a lot of tricks. Nobody's flying through the air. He's got beautiful lights. But he spends the money on the musicians. And every single one that is on that stage is the best there is. And he gives them all a moment. And it's really, really great. I love the alto sax. I've worked with some great alto sax players. And there's something about when they lean in like this with their saxophone. It's almost like they're making love to a woman. It's really incredible.
Oh.
I sing best with the alto sax when that's and then Doug Walter. I have the greatest musical director ever.
Pianist.
And he's the greatest pianist.
And
he's so good. After he does A Song for You, I do a really good job with that great song, A Song for You. But I always have to say, and how about Doug Walter on the piano? Because it's magical. It's just him and me, and it's just magical.
So Suzanne will be back in Las Vegas in 5 years.
For my 80th birthday,
Yeah.
he has promised to make me a residency deal. I'll be all healed up from breaking half of my body this year, and I'm all healed up now. I mean, I went out last night in high heels and looked pretty great. But I'd like the marketing of come for Suzanne's 80th birthday. I'll stay there for a year. Okay, you'll come.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's do
A
it.
year?
Well,
Yes.
it's time for you guys
A
to go to
year?
your dinner. And
Oh.
this is a fun show. You have some friends out there who want to make sure that you take that washcloth and check the other parts of your dress that need a little cleaning before you go out
Really?
tonight.
Really? Wow. Wow.
It's just a little makeup. It'll be off in 2 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you have some right on the front. I'll be happy to clean it for you.
All right. Come do it. Once
Well.
you.
I'll get busted.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'll get arrested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take the dress off and wear another dress.
Oh, okay. I'll help you do that.
Okay.
No, it's so cute on you.
Yeah.
It is
It's
cute.
so cute. It just needs a little spot cleaning.
Yeah, and it's the first time I've ever
2
worn it.
seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's just, I think when you put it on, your makeup got a little on. That's all.
Well, it's not easy for me to get dresses on these days, but I get them on. Anyway, it's not who you are. It's not what you do. It's not what you have. It's only about who you love and who loves you. And I love you. And thank you all for coming. And I'll see you Monday, which is Valentine's, and I have a special surprise for Valentine's. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night, everyone.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.